All human knowledge thus begins with intuitions, proceeds thence to concepts, and ends with ideas. Live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law. Two things fill the mind with ever-increasing wonder and awe: the starry heavens above me and the moral law within me. Experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. Morality is not the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. Enlightenment is man's emergence from his self-imposed nonage. Science is organized knowledge, wisdom is organized life. So act that your principle of action might safely be made a law for the whole world. Out of timber so crooked as that from which man is made, nothing entirely straight can be carved. Thoughts without content are empty, intuitions without concepts are blind. The hand is the visible part of the brain. Metaphysics is a dark ocean without shores or lighthouse, strewn with many a philosophic wreck. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in his dealings with men. We can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals. Science is the labor and handicraft of the mind. I had therefore to remove a knowledge, in order to make room for belief. Seek not the favor of the multitude, it is seldom got by honest and lawful means, but seek the testimony of few, and number not voices, but weigh them. Genius is the ability to independently arrive at and understand concepts that would normally have to be taught by another person. Happiness is not an ideal of reason, but of imagination. The busier we are, the more acutely we feel that we live, the more conscious we are of life. The death of dogma is the birth of morality. We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without. Even philosophers will praise war as ennobling mankind, forgetting the Greek who said, "War is bad in that it begets more evil than it kills." Man is the only being who needs education. Man must be disciplined, for he is by nature raw and wild. It is beyond a doubt that all our knowledge, that begins with experience. Immaturity is the inability to use one's understanding without guidance from another. Act as if the maxim of your action were to become, by your will, a universal law of nature. Always recognize that human individuals are ends, and do not use them as means to your end. I cannot think of anything in the world, nor indeed, which could exist in it. Thought could not speak of, and for which words do not exist, in some language. We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without. Freedom is the alone unoriginated birthright of man, and belongs to him by force of his humanity.